Hey everyone, Jay Cottrell, real estate agent with eXp Realty here in the Tri-Cities, and this is another Real Estate Talk with Jay. So this week we want to see if the trend in the shifting market is continuing. And if you look at some of the recent headlines, they'll say sales numbers the lowest since or back to pre-pandemic levels, or lowest in 3 or 4 or 5 years. Well, here's the thing. All of those newscasts that you're seeing are looking at December and January data, which they were. However, we are now in February, and let me tell you, the market turned on a dime, as we saw last week, and as you're going to see again this week. So what do you say we go ahead and look at the numbers, shall we? All right, so the number of new homes that hit the market over the past week was 161, which is just a slight increase over the past week. However, the number of pending sales has continued its climb. So you can see that once again, it is up. So buyer activity is picking back up. And I'm gonna give you a little bit better comparison of what that means compared to previous years just a little bit. The number of active listings stayed relatively flat, still around 1,037 or 1,037, depending on how you like to say that. The number of closed listings stayed relatively flat at 92, while the median sales price did have a decline. It was over the 92 homes that sold last week, the median sales price was $232,500. And of that 1,030 something active listings we currently have, the median list price is sitting at $325,000, which is a slight decrease from the previous weeks. Now here's what I wanted to show you. So that pending number of 211, yes, that's up from the previous week and up from the previous, and definitely up from the weeks in December and November. But let's go ahead and take a look at that. So pending sales in November were down, 27% from the prior year. December, they were down 37% from the prior year. But let's look at January. They were only down 10% from January of 2022. And if we go ahead and look at February so far, so the first 2 weeks sitting here in February, we're sitting right at about the same number of pending listings that we were last year. However, if you compare that to 2021, we're down about 8%. But if you start going back earlier than that, because we hear a lot of people saying, oh, sales are turning back to pre-pandemic numbers. Well, I'm not so sure that's the case here locally, because if you look at it versus 2020, well, number of pending sales is up 15%. And if we go pre-pandemic to 2019, they're up 20%. So while they have slowed down over the craziness of the last 2 years, sales are still higher than they were pre-pandemic. And it doesn't look to be slowing anytime soon. If interest rates drop or stay about where they're at, there's a lot of buyers returning to the market that got priced out when they were at 7% or higher. And if they do start dropping, you're going to see a huge influx of buyers come back to the market, which is going to just continue to shrink inventory and push sales prices higher. So while again, we're looking at 3 to 4 weeks of data, it's hard to tell until we see several months of a turnaround. But in this real estate agent's opinion, our local market has turned on a dime, and we went from decreasing to back to increasing and back to going further back. Instead of coming out of a seller's market, we're going back further into a seller's market. Anyways, I hope you find that information interesting. As always, you can check out these videos weekly to see what's happening in our market on a weekly basis. And this is the most up-to-date information I can give you. So a lot of the news articles, like I said, are looking at a month or 2 months past, but this is what's happening on the ground right now in our real estate market, and I really hope that it helps you and you find the information interesting. So I'm Jay Cottrell, real estate agent with eXp Realty, and again, if you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate locally, I would love the opportunity to meet with you and see if we would be a good fit and if I can help you out with that. Or if anyone you know, friends, family, coworkers, are looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate here locally, I'd love the opportunity to speak with them to see if I would be a good fit. So that's Real Estate Talk with Jay for today. I hope you have a great week, and see you again next week.